Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my Super Max Ultra Omega, some other superlative Christmas spectacular, where I'm basically just going to play Mega Man 3 and talk about stuff. Or probably not, just play Mega Man 3. But you like that. I hope you do. Anyway, let's get started. Yeah, I'm going to... put any dot in A6, and you start the game, and it looks like, oh, looks like nothing happened. Well, I'll show you in a minute, as we start with a good old Magnet Man. I'm essentially going to play this until I finish it. I don't know, something for me to do, something for you to watch. And we have 9 energy tanks. Yay! Free stuff. As we all know from any other Let's Plays, I love free stuff. Almost jumped into a pit there. Run ahead of it. Yeah. And we come down here to our first battle with Breakman, or Proto Man, whichever one you want to call him. And if you are not stupid like me and running into him like a dumbass, you can beat him without taking a hit. And he totally didn't land on me there, but the game's gonna make him hit me anyway. Well, whatever. Suppose I could have slid. Ah, man. I'm sucking it up hardcore, like right now. Die. Let them get all the way down to the bottom. How's everybody doing this Christmas? Everybody having fun? Drinking lots of stuff? I don't know, I don't like eggnog pretty much, like at all. To me it tastes kind of like crap, so I don't bother with it. I don't even put alcohol in it, because that, even then, that wouldn't make it a whole bunch of difference, because alcohol tastes like crap too, so. I know all you people are going, oh, blasphemy. No, no, it's terrible. One day you'll realize that and go, why have I been drinking this crap for years? And we're at the block part. Yay, blocks. Okay, got rid of that the first try. Come on, you. Didn't make it. Stupid magnets. Why are there magnets in Magnet Man stage? That just seems stupid. Magnets? How do they work? Alright, I won't say that again. That was dumb. Almost leapt to my death there. Okay, somehow managing to make us through there with... Ah, here's the hard part. See if we can not die this time. Yay, we made it! And of course, if I die, I'm gonna go back to before that, and that's gonna annoy the crap out of me. So yeah, Christmas. Everybody get some good stuff. I know they... Like, I don't get Christmas presents anymore because, basically, I'm not, you know, worth it. No, it's because I'm not a child anymore, and Christmas really is for the children. So, you know, if you got stuff, fantastic. If not, well, you're watching this video on Christmas Day going, what is this idiot talking about? And you know what? I don't know either. Slide under the magnets. Controller blows. I need another one. Maybe I should have asked for that for Christmas. Magnet Man's weakness is actually the Spark Shock, but obviously I don't have that. He's the easiest robot master, in my opinion, to take down with the cannon, so... Because he's got a very definable pattern. And he does two things. He either throws magnet missiles, or he does this magnet thing. Dead. Alright, one stage down. That only took 5 minutes. Maybe less. Uh, this is going to get boring real fast because I'm going to have nothing to talk about after about the 4th stage. In fact, I have really nothing to talk about now. But this is my Christmas special, and, well, if you don't watch it, if you don't want to watch it anymore and you wanted to turn it off right now, I don't blame you. Like, at all. There's the password there. That A6 will always be in the corner. And we move on to Hard Man, which is probably the biggest, most innuendo-horrific robot master ever in the history of Mega Man. It's supposed to be some kind of, like, construction robot. We'll just not take care of you at all. Oh, look, there's another one. Nah, you not either. If you go back too far, they will respawn, so you gotta be careful how far you go back. Just enough to get them off screen, and that's it. Don't stand on these two things too long, they will snap at you. So yeah, my nephew got this little hex bug thing. Also, we have Rush in this game. Yay, Rush. No, dog, you're not coming in here. Excuse me 1 second. I apologize for that. I realize I can't really be mean to the dog. It is his birthday today, isn't that right, puppy? He's 14. So yeah, he's old. Anyway, what was I talking about before that? Oh yeah, you got this little hex bug thing, which is like I guess micro machines. Like it's this little thing. It vibrates and like it goes along the ground, and there's a little track for it, and it's pretty much once you get done building the track, it's kind of like an erector set where after that it's not fun anymore. So like he played with that for a while and then immediately went on the computer. Damn it, die. No one asked you. Jerk. Oh, thanks for that little help. So we did that, and then, like, obviously he got bored with it in about 40 seconds. Because all they do is vibrate and fly around the track, and really not a whole lot of fun there. And these are what passes for toys today. I mean, I remember being Christmas and getting, like, freaking, like, Mousetrap. That game where you make, I don't really need that, but that game where you make, like, the mousetrap, and then, like, you have to catch the mouse or whatever to get to the end of the game. I remember doing that, like, just setting that up to do the mousetrap, to not actually play the game, just to... That one you can't back off-screen it, so... And here we are at our second battle with Proto Man. This one, in the Genesis version of this game, he actually shoots at you here. You could stand, like... You could stand, literally, like, right in this little corner here, and he can't hit you. In this game, apparently the collision detection... He doesn't jump as far off the wall as he does in the Genesis version of the game. Drop down. Nice big life refill. I'm going to come down here to this freaking thing. I hate this thing. But I made it under it. Alright, Hardman, put your magnet missiles. Knee kick the door as we always do. Also in the Genesis version of Mega Man, it's called the Wily Wars. The magnet missiles will home in on his knuckles too instead of just him, so like this battle is twice as hard. But yeah, good night. 10 minutes in, 2 Robot Masters down. Making tons of progress, sort of. Still not actually talking about anything. I realized, like, that I wanted to do, like, the straight run of Mega Man 3, or a Mega Man. I picked 3 after some debate whether it was going to be 2 or 3. But I realized that, like, I wanted to have something to talk about, so I was going to, you know, be like, oh, you know, you can ask questions and I'll answer them. And then I realized I thought of this, like, the day before Christmas, so, like, I wasn't going to have any real time for anybody to ask me anything, so I wouldn't have anything to talk about. So I'm going to do, essentially, the same concept on New Year's, where I'm going to play something, and you guys can all be like, hey, what's this? What's that? And, you know, the stuff most people do for, like, update videos that I don't do, because I'm lazy. Rabbits. So, yeah, you know, you got a question, just ask it. If you don't, then, I don't know, don't. Something like that, I don't know. Also, any suggestions for what game I should play? You know, light them up there. Captain Novolin, freaking Home Improvement for Super Nintendo, anything you want. You know, something you can watch me fail at and go, it's funny, he's failing. Down, death. You're knocking on the door and I'm not answering. Just keep on moving down. First real instance of spikes. And we escape. Top Man. Possibly. This is where we give you a useless Robot Master weapon. And it's actually going to be what's going to kill the final boss. But we're not going to tell you that. This is where this started. It's more prevalent in Mega Man X, where they give you, like, a lame weapon, and then, like, it happens to kill Sigma's final form. Like, I think in Mega Man X1 it was the rolling shield. I think X2 it was the strike chain. Oh, look, a cat. It's gonna dump hairballs at me. I'm totally, like, over-jumping these things. Whoa. And this is the halfway point of the stage. I totally jumped up there, but whatever. And we have another cat. This one, if you can destroy those little hairballs, and if you do, he starts doing his other attack, which is throw fleas at you. The other cat, if you don't destroy the hairballs, then basically all he does is they just go back and forth, and you can dodge them. I obviously didn't, because I'm apparently an idiot. Alright, come on. There we go. Make it. When I was a kid, I died so many times in that jump, it wasn't even funny. Now we go to the last part of the stage, the lovely platforming. Anytime now. I should play the Mega Man 3 hack with Doorman, because that's funny as hell. We're at Top Man, equip your hard knuckle. And he's going to do this. He's going to throw tops at you, he's going to spin, jump over. This is all he does. Totally jumped too early there, but he's dead. I don't care. 15 minutes down, 3 guys dead. Keeping it quite obvious at 5 minutes of stage. And we get the lame top spin. Freaking looking like a Chiquita banana right there. And who's next? Shadow Man, the ninja. Has there been a Ninja Man in any Mega Man game? Does anybody know? Because, you know, at this point, you'd think with all the ninja-esque robot masters, there would have been. Metal Man was a little ninja-ish. Alright, here we go. First 4 stages, we have 3 of the 4 battles with Proto Man. This is exactly like the first battle. He cannot actually shoot you unless you jump, because he does not shoot until he's in the air. Shadow Man stage isn't all that hard. There comes a time later where it's much more difficult, but hey, free life. Like right now, if they would put some pits here, this would kill so many people. But they don't. It's just nothing. It's like, hey, it's dark. Well, you can destroy those light fixtures with magnet missiles. And it does turn the light back on, but, you know, in this stage, there's really no point even wasting the time. They even give you free energy down there just in case you decide to do that. Yeah. Get him ways up there. Yeah. Here's the hard part. I'm gonna die in this part, not because I fell down a pit. You know what? I got 9 of these things. Actually, I had 10. Oh, these stupid things. And we have reached Shadow Man. Possibly the hardest boss. Oh, I did have 9. Okay. Apparently I can't go more than 9. Possibly the hardest boss in the game to kill. Because you have to hit him without him hitting you. There we go. He's probably the only person you might not be able to kill in a no-hit run if you're going to try to use the top spin. Because you have to literally get so close to him. And we get the Shadow Blade. Because everyone loves throwing shurikens. And the Rush Submarine. Which is just a submarine attachment for Rush there. Allows us to go underwater. Who's next? Sparkman. There. Okay. B1. But now we're on the first floor. These things, I hate these things. You can't kill them, obviously. And for some strange reason, I never get this timing properly, and I always end up getting hit. I say that as I get the timing right and make it through. Because you don't want to try to jump through them while they're going to the left there. I keep not shooting that guy. Ah, well. You're watching me fail. You're hopefully having a good Christmas. Watching me act like a... I know a lot of other people aren't doing videos today because, well, they're, you know, family and whatever, and I understand that. That's why I'm doing this, because in case somebody has time on the internet and they want something to watch, they can watch me fail at Mega Man 3. Despite the fact I don't think I've actually died yet. Oh yeah, this part as a child, because of my less than stellar reflexes, killed me more often than I want to admit. No, not this one. Ooh, made it through! Come on, get up there! Oh, yes! I suppose I'll get that life there. Use that for rush anyway. Alright, here we go. Should be close to Sparkman at this point. Oh look, a giant pit. I hope they didn't line this with spikes. You know, that would be disastrous. Epic foreshadowing. You'll see when I get there. If you... I can't imagine anybody watching this doesn't already know about this game. The precursor to Dustman in Mega Man 4. I think this is the halfway point. Great, I'm done. Dead. So dead. Hey, how did I get hit by that? It's not real, it's not tangible yet. Can't get hit by something I can't shoot. You get off me. Thank you. Go away. And we need to upgrade, we need to equip our Shadow Blades. And we have Sparkman. Great thing about Sparkman is that 9 times out of 10 you hit him on the return with the blade. Dude, when I press the button, I want you to throw the star. I almost died because of that. Thankfully, the Shadow Blades have a ridiculously amount of power for one life or one weapon meter. And that puts the Spark Shock in our inventory. Yay! We get to zap people. It is actually the weapon to kill Magnet Man with. What do we want to do? We want to do Snake Man. To kill this game, it's weird. Because apparently you were supposed to start with Sparkman. Actually, I don't even know. Because if you're following the weakness path, like right now is where it would break, because you need the Gemini laser for Needleman, you need the snakes, which are here, for Gemini Man, and you need the needles for Snake Man. So like, you come to a place where you have 3 weapons, none of which you actually possess. Might stop getting hit. Ah, this part. Right in the face. Right in the face. Shoot him in the jaw. So, I finally heard that arrow in the knee bit from Skyrim. It's not really all that funny. Like, I don't see what the appeal is for that. It's like a dude. He's like, oh, I was an adventurer, and then I took an arrow in the knee. It's like, okay, why is that funny? I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a lot more memeable things in Skyrim than arrow in the knee, but, you know, I don't control these things. I guess if I did, memes wouldn't be so stupid. I don't know. Wow, I'm running out of stuff to talk about. I'm talking about crap I don't even really know all that much about. I would like to play Skyrim one day. After the awesomeness that was Oblivion, I mean, I can't imagine Skyrim sucking. Up here we have 2 question mark containers, which could be anything from little midget pellets of health and weapon like you saw, I almost said magic, or 1-ups or E-tanks. And unlike Flip Top in like the games after this, you can't like leave the room and come back in to respawn them to get other different stuff. It doesn't work that way. I think this is the halfway point. Slowly walk into that thing every time. Whoa! I made it. Nip up here to grab this. One more guy, and then just watch him run off the cliff. Alright, then we're going to the part of Snake Man stage that makes no sense whatsoever. The clouds. Don't make no sense, and we have bullet bills for no reason. That have a cloud on them that when you suddenly shoot, they decide to go, hey, I'm a bullet, I can fly. Make it fly above your head. And we made it to Snake Man. Obviously we don't have the needles, so I'm gonna have to either attrition this or yeah. Hopefully that does it. Actually, I'm gonna try what I used to do when I was a kid and just spark shock him to death. Still only does 1 damage. Fine, get Ninja Star to the face. Oh, that does 2. Alright, that's Snake Man. Obviously, if you're better at, like, pattern jumping and whatnot, I could probably have done that without getting beaten, but I got the snakes, all I really care about. And yeah, we get those little snakes that go on the ground, and I guess they're supposed to seek out, so I've never seen them actually do it. But, where's the Gemini Man? Now we're back on the pattern, the ultimate pattern, and I've been playing this game for about a half an hour. Still haven't talked about anything important. So, what's up, everybody? How you guys doing? I suppose I should, wait. I was gonna say plug some upcoming projects, but after Final Fantasy II and Breath of Fire, I really have no idea what I'm doing. I'm fairly certain that I'm going to go straight to Final Fantasy III. But what's going to run a companion to that, I have no idea. Maybe Lufia and the Fortress of Doom. I don't think I'm gonna do Breath of Fire 2 because I don't really like that game all that much. Maybe jump up to a actual PlayStation game, something higher gen. And here's our last encounter with Proto Man that does not actually result in a fight at all. Comes down, looks at you, teleports away, blows that up. Want that knife? Not that one, the health pellet. Okay. So if you had any suggestions for, I mean, a serious game, not like a gag game to make me nerd rage, but a serious game, I'm all ears. There's some games that I won't do. So if you suggest a game, even though it's a great game, and you suggest it, and I don't do it, it's not because I didn't take your suggestions, because I'm not doing it at this time. Like, one of the main ones is, like, Chrono Trigger, because I really don't want to do Chrono Trigger yet. Also, Final Fantasy Tactics, I don't want to do either. Mainly because Turnips is doing it, and I love turnips, so... Where's the penguin? Alright, so anything like that, yeah, that's fine. Games that are really, really hard and horribly imbalanced, like 7th Saga, or... no, I'm not doing it. Because I already nerd raged the hell out of Earthbound, and doing that again just seems rather pointless. Maybe I'll do it later when I'm not so lame. And here's our first real water level. You don't need the Rush Marine for this. It just helps. Also, in the Genesis version, the Wily Wars, this sequence is ridiculously hard because for some reason you run out of rush power a lot faster than you're supposed to. Like, I'd only be halfway and I'd be done with Rush, as opposed to being pretty much there. And I've refilled the energy tanks that I used. Yay! Dude. Die, rabbit! Thank you. This is the easy one of these, because you could just sit here like this on the ladder and wait for me to jump at you. Alright, we're at Gjenrei, man. I don't think I'm going to kill him like this, so I'm going to do what most people do when they get to a boss with no life. Walk in there and die. Because I got 5 lives to spare. I mean, if you got lives to spare, but you don't want to waste your energy tanks, just do that. Better than, like, trying to fight him and wasting a bunch of weapon energy just to have him kill you. But equip the Snurk Snake and get in here. And that's Gjenrei, man. What was I talking about? Oh. Yeah, I'm a horrible commentator, by the way, just in case you're wondering. But for that, we get the Gemini laser, and we're one more step closer to Wily. 35 minutes. This is not a speed run or a challenge run by any means. This is just my Christmas special. Oh, I should promote everybody else. On my channel there's a ton of other awesome people that you should all look into. And be like, yeah, because they're awesome and stuff. I add new people like every other week. So, you know, if you're a Let's Player and whatnot and you're watching this and I don't have you on there, just say something. I try to watch everybody. I obviously don't have enough time to watch everybody do everything on the day that it gets posted, at least. But I try to catch up. Whether it's, you know, a ROM game like this, or, you know, if you're playing like Skyrim or something, I try to look into it, even though I don't want any Skyrim spoilers. I will get it eventually. So yeah, shout out to all my peeps, as we say in the hood. B-Dude, Turnips, who else? Adam, because he'd get mad if I didn't shout him out again. JR, aka Joey, Raffle J, who else? Why am I always blanking when I have something to talk about? Pink Fluffy Chainsaw, Takio EU, the more sophisticated among us, those two guys. B-Dude, if Predator said that. Who else? I don't need to shout out the big guys, because they know who they are. So yeah, if you're a Let's Player and you're not a member of the first unit, or I don't say member like it's a club, but if you're not subscribed to the first unit of players, do so, because they do a good job promoting channels of other Let's Players and whatnot. And that's how I found Old Man Stompy, who's awesome. Because he's playing Alundra, and Alundra is one of the best games ever made. I'm terrible at it though, because it's a platformer. Well, excuse me. It's a role-playing platformer. Kind of like Zelda. Like, I like Zelda games. I have no problem with people who say Zelda's awesome and whatnot. I agree with that, but I just can't do them because I'm terrible at platforming. I know Zelda's not really a platformer, or it wasn't. Kinda is now, I guess. Damn lasers. Thank you. The lasers, like, it sucks because they have to bounce like at least 5 times, and if they don't, or when they find, like, you can't shoot another one until the first one on screen is gone. And for that, we defeated the final Robot Master in less than 40 minutes, and got in the Needle Cannon and the final rush item, the Jet. But, oh, what's going on? We have question mark stages. Okay, so I spoiled it half a second before I showed it to you. Fine, 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 fine. Don't get all uppity now. These are just repeats of stages from before. However, the stages are... Dude, get down here. Stages are quite a bit more difficult. Need that. Need to equip our laser. We need to kill this thing. Now we're at the first floor again. These little... You can tell the way they're gonna move by which way they're spinning. Like, the one in front spins to the right, then it goes to the left, then it's to the right again, so you have to run against this green, jump real quick there, and then whoop! Hated this stage so much as a child. In fact, I still don't particularly like it. Dude, will you go away? Go away. Can't jump over it. Alright, we have the boss door, and it's, like, early in the stage, you're wondering what's going on. But there's another boss door, and there's this robot thing, and Metal Man is coming down into this robot. Metal Man, the boss AI that won't do anything until you shoot at him. His weakness is the magnet missile. We're back to normal. And halfway point, mid-bosses. You see what I said about foreshadowing, lining this thing with spikes? Yeah. Oh, thankfully I made it down in one try. These stupid things. Running faster. Turning around to shoot. Damn it. Going so well, getting through that without getting hit. Damn it. I wasn't paying attention to where I was standing. This part. You don't die if you get crushed by these things. It just does a ton of damage. Probably a lot more than you're willing to accept. And for the next boss, we need the Gemini laser. Because it is quick, man. Woohoo! No more beams of death in this game. Wah, that noise haunts my dreams. You gotta see about freaking having the thing to balance. I can't shoot anything while I'm like this. Can I press the... Dude! I sat there pressing start for like 5 minutes. Nothing happened. Fine, be that way. He's real hard to take down like this. Like he was with the Crash Bomb. Because he just moves way too freaking fast. Dude, with Mega Man's freaking death allergic reaction, other robots. I wonder if these work. They do, not very well. Well, I guess very well. You know what, I'm gonna have to use another one. Out of thing there, let's try needles. Dude, when I try to turn around. Yeah. Damn quick, man. Super speed. Controller's not helping. Finally. Well, I had to waste, what, 3? Yeah. That's alright, don't matter. We got rid of that one. Next stage I want to go to is this one, which is another question mark stage. But it is Needleman stage. It wasn't all that hard to begin with. How much worse could they have possibly made it? Just wait. Damn it. Of course, I tried to stop so I wouldn't drop down there, but I don't trust myself with this jump at all. You never really, you're probably never going to be to a point where you go, man, I really wish I had some rush coil power right now. Hey, what the crap was that? Alright, that freaking health pellet there is a trap. Dude, I jumped and tried to shoot at it, but decided I didn't want to get shot. The life up there is also pretty much a trap. That one is not. Well, it's not really a trap, as it's a real life. It's not like it's gonna freaking go away on you. But it's there to make you expend your rush jet power. Alright, this one is... Well, we need the spark shock for this one. And it's Airman! Yay! Dude, come on, really? Ready your poofy ass. Stupid airman. And you get this for a reason. And all these guys go away. You don't really need both of those. Then again, you may. Good brush there, run over here, slide down, get him back. Damn it. Trick is not really to get hit. And you get this one just in case. You want to use it for, well, they could technically give you another one, but... The horse. Sorry, Rush. Ah, great, here we go. You need to hit that little, jump over these freaking red balls of death here. Dude, turn around. You can use the jet for this if you have power left in it. Which I do, so I'm going to demonstrate that. There you go, keep on moving. Little copters. If I remember correctly, this freaking thing has a trick there where it's... Some of these are holes and some aren't. So I'm just gonna, you know, cheat my way and fly over it. Can I still shoot like this? No, I can't. Damn it. Oh, almost an hour. Want to be there? Yes. Alright. This one is going... No, this one's not going to be annoying. It's not what I thought it was. Never mind. Forget I said anything. And we have Crash Man. Captain and I jump around and do dumb things. Dude, game, when I press the stick in a certain direction, I want you to turn that way. Thank you. Totally didn't want to waste an E-Tank on freaking Crash Man. Oh god, that would have been embarrassing. Like this game isn't embarrassing me enough already. Alright, we're gonna go to Gemini Man, question mark. His stage, again, isn't much more difficult than it was before, except the fact that enemies seem to do a lot more damage here than they did before. You gotta be careful. Like these things. Don't want to run into those flames. Just be careful, take it slow. Except when they stay out of your reach like that. Or you just don't make a jump and fall into a pit and die. Ugh. So much, well, I was gonna say so... yeah, so much for a no-death run. I died like 8 times already. What the hell are you talking about, buddy? Alright, let's see if we can not die this time. Suppose if I was less focused on trying to kill them and more focused on just avoiding the fire, I probably could have done all that. Or just stand there and let it land on my head. Alright, here we are. No Proto Man this time. I was wondering why I didn't get that, because it was freaking... Can you jump and shoot when I tell you to, not when I feel like it? Gotta be careful with this one, because you shoot too far down, you end up... Damn it! Hi! I don't care too much about what that could be. Get through, get through. Get back there, and then we jump here. Da, 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 come on, almost there. Halfway. This is... in need of the Shadow Blades. And it's Flashman. Who suggested this to me? Freaking. Yeah, use the needle on him better. Yes. Who suggested the Shadow Blades? Because this is twice as good. I totally thought there was something wrong with like, why am I only doing so much damage? Thought I had his weakness. Well, I didn't. His weakness is the needle cannon. Of course, it drops right on me as I'm walking under it. That is, quote, an infinite respawn monster there for... bot there for... to get anything back if you want it. Honestly, this is actually an easier marine segment. Da-da-da. Now here's the freaking... This part's not as bad. Oh, I guess it did hit. Alright, that was wrong. Ah, here we are, this one. I pressed to jump off the ladder like 10 minutes before he actually did. Alright. Hey, we're fighting Mega Man 2 bosses and we're underwater. What does that tell you? I think this is the guy who needs the Shadow Blade. That's right, it's Bubble Man. Almost an hour, man. Still got a bunch of... another one of these stages and Wily to go. Why am I shooting over his head? No, I'm not wasting a freaking E-tank on Bubble Man. That would be embarrassing. Like, ridiculously embarrassing. Alright, last question mark stage, and it's Shadow Man's. There's only 2 Mega Man 2 bosses left. Yeah, that part, you know, some of these stages like really tripped me up, you know, as a child. That part being one of them, trying to time that jump of oh crap, not jump of oh crap. Oh, what the? Apparently his foot hit me in the face. Realize I got 2. Alright, I'm gonna try to do this without rush, but if I fail, I'm totally breaking them out. Ah, I knew that was coming. You can't jump on that one, because if you do, you end up all the way back here. Come on. If you do jump on that second one before you fall down, you end up hitting the thing and falling down anyway, so... Haha. They beat you that time. Fine, 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 fine. You made me do it, game. You made me do it. Now, of course, if I die, I'm screwed because I can't do that again. Well, then again, here's the midway point. This is... I need the needle cannon for this. Because it's Woodman. Woodman. Damn it. Boy, I knew I jumped too soon there. I got rid of Woodman. Be some life. Thank you. Yeah. You can't get hit if you're gonna stand like this, because then he drop back off the screen. He despawns, he comes back, he's, you know, a new robot, he's got full life. It's lame. Again, just freaking lost all my progress again. Alright, there we go. Ah, oh, cripes, here we go. This is what I meant by it's not as hard as this part. Especially with these freaking rabbits. You know, die. Did I make it? Yes, I made it. Awesome. Alright, here we go. Oh, not this freaking thing again. Alright, final Mega Man 2 boss. It is, of course, Heat Man. I really don't have to spoil that there. We need Shadow Blades for him. Hopefully this is true and not lame like the other one. Dude, press the... Come on, don't die. Thank you. Alright, there we are. Finally out of... with the 4 extra stages done. Now we have our battle with Breakman. Hey, Wiley. Or Light. What last element? Who are you referring to? What's Gamma? Is that like coal or... yeah, we're at Wiley. You know, an hour in, and I'm realizing how boring this probably is for you. I probably should just, like, mute the commentary and play music for the rest of the game. No awesome Wily Stage 1 music in this game. Yeah, I wanted that life there. Boing. Boing. Okay, good, we're done. Do. I got another E-tank back. Another Rush Marine segment. Again, this is entirely not necessary. I just do it because it's quicker. Could have easily made that without the Marine, but these little green, red, or wait, no, I don't. The little green things right there, you can break them down with hard knuckle, similar to how you broke down the other walls in Mega Man 2 with the crash bombs. Need to get to my jets, so I can... There's my Marine there. Unlike Sigma stages in Mega Man X, you don't restore your weapons in between Wily stages. So you have to kind of... When you use a weapon, you kind of have to try to refill it if you can during the next stage, or... Unless you get a game over, you can obviously start. Start back at the same stage you were at with full weapons, which is probably one of the easier things to accomplish. This one's not exactly the hard one. Slide on there, you get this and that. Just wait for it to come back around. Slide up there. Oop. Roll up there. Obviously the jet is more important to me than the coil, and for this we need the shadow blades. We'll go down into the water. Those little air things can't harm you, they can just push you. Which, of course, they can push you right into the turtles, which do hurt. Haha, that was quick. Probably the easiest Wily boss, like, ever there, if you're good at aiming the Shadow Blades. But here we go, another Wily stage. Just a straight up there. This is a pain in the ass. There we go. Ate it. Probably should have went. Oh, I got the one up. This looks good. These things are back. Hi. And of course, with these things comes a spike death that kills us. Do I have anything I need to refill? Might as well. Can't be too careful. Alright, let's try this again without dying this time. So the extra life did apparently just come in handy. So if I get a game over there, it's not gonna make a whole bunch of difference. That was it. Ah, yes. What would be these things without the freaking bees? I mean, you get our jet here, which they give you a nice fat pellet just in case. Get this E-tank. We get this life, or this weapon pellet, and then this E-tank. These two weapon pellets, and we're done. What is this? This, I want the hard knuckle for. You can probably guess what this is. As usual, it is the yellow demon. Only have to jump over if it's on the bottom two rows. Other than that, it would fly over your head. That last one always gets me. At least now I get to see where they're coming from when I gotta jump. I hate that part. Come on. Every time you ever face this boss, it's a giant pain in the ass. Yeah, I managed to dodge that one. We're end up dead. I know it's probably a waste, but... No, maybe not. Could easily get hit here and die. Thank God it doesn't get any faster. Or of course I didn't get hit and die. And there we go, the Yellow Demon has been defeated for like the 4th time. Well, technically this is only the 3rd game, so I think it's only possibly the 3rd time. And we go on to Wily Stage 3. Need the coil to get out of here. And of course, right, the freaking thing decides to... Damn it! Alright, that's lame, game. This is lame. Stop that. What the... Wait, no, I don't need this for anything. Not that. Where is it? This. Thank you. Yeesh. Freaking poop sauce. Give me that. I earned it. Uh, do I really? Yeah, I do. No, I don't. Because I was able to waste knuckle shots to get in there. Just to refill it. There's that one I lost. Hour and 16 minutes and I'm still not done with the freaking game. People finish like Donkey Kong Country faster than this. Need to get in there. Not sure why. Because I need to refill this. Don't need that. Thankfully he wasn't guarding anything. Of course I lands right onto... Oh, you jerk. Damn it. Oh, yay, this part. Freaking ice climbers. They ever played ice climbers other than me? Do I have... Okay, I have lives. I'm gonna skip on those then. Ah, here's the fun part. Yeah, it's 3 little Mega Mans. Oh, all the way back here? You're serious? Should've just E-tanked it. Well, at least I managed to make it through one. Ugh. The boss here is pretty difficult. I don't want the snake. Excuse me. Totally worth it. Damn it. Actually, you want the needle cannon for this. Now, only one of these is vulnerable at any time. It's not that one, and of course it's the guy on the top. Of course it's not the guy on the bottom again. Of course it's not the guy on the bottom again. Of course there's the guy on the top. It can be the guy on the bottom, you know, game, right? You know that, right? There we are. Once it's the guy on the bottom, you get most of your work done. So yeah, it's not hard. Like, they could just randomly do it where it's the guy on the top, like, you know, every time, and then it's like, oh, you're ruined. Closing in on Wily. Alright, here we go. We need this. Okay, that's cool. No, I don't want that one. Here we go. I'm doing my Christmas special. Doing my Christmas special. People that get the inability to leave me alone. Refill the jet, why not? Get Nikki! Okay, we're almost... Oh, not this. Another one of these guys. Look, it's Dustman before. I don't think I need that, but might as well refill it. Wait, he died before that fell on him. How did he manage to get that? Okay, quote-unquote the halfway point. And yes, standard Wily reboss. Alright, we're back. And Needleman. Probably shouldn't have started with this guy. Yeah. Probably should have started with somebody else. It'd be easier. Because then I could have saved my E-Tank. Just went on that, but oh well. Magnet Man. His weakness is the Shock Spark. Did you, like, hit him? Oh my god, man. Okay. And we go down here to Gemini Man. Get our snakes. That was quick. Going so much easier now for no reason. Hard Man. My magnets. We're good. Whoop. 4 more. Top Man. Yeah, if you hit him while he's spinning, he negates it. And we got... yeah. Shadow Man. I want to do something a little different for Shadow Man. I want to use his own weapon against him. If I hit him with it. He can slide too. That's lovely. Shadow Man. All the masters have a weakness, a pseudo weakness to their own weapon. So, if you want to save any in this area, if you want to save any of your weapons for anything, you just need to use their own weapon against them, and it acts as a secondary weakness. Why can't I jump over that, like, ever? Helps, it works when you want to get rid of, you want to save, like, somebody's weapon, and you, like, in particular the Shadow Blades, which have a ton of usage. Now, not Spark, Snake Man's weakness is the Needle Cannon. Which is going to make this a lot easier on me now. For the fact that he keeps hitting me. How did I die? You brat. Snake Man. Round 2, mofo. Round 2. Why was that a ton easier? Fine, fine, fine. We get out of here, and that opens this door, which allows us to increase some weapons. You want to have Spark Shock full. This life here, and yeah, my jet's full, so I'll start pulling up random. Those random things. There we go. Beep. And we are on Wily. I don't know why they bothered to do that. They're just going to give you this, but... Give me some more weapon energy. Alright, time to go get it done. Want the Spark Shock for this? Why is it going fast? And then you want to get on your jet. Climb over this side. Come on, win, 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 win. Damn it. Ah, there we go. Oh, well, that's the end of that, I guess. Why is this thing running so fast now? And we have, of course, the secondary Wily stage. Why is this thing running so fast? I can't get up there. I don't have enough jet fuel to get there, so... Alright, it looks like I'm screwed. You want the hard knuckle for the first part. Get rid of that head thing up there. You need a coil to get up there, though. Except it's not letting me. So now we get this, and you want the useless weapon. What crap was that? Come on. Now it's just not working at all. Why does it keep doing that? And why is this thing suddenly moving so fast? Dude, this is lame. What this is. Damn it, what the... Oh my god, no. Really? Get on! Duh! Just get up there! Why is this going so fast? I hit like the freaking fast forward key while I was making attention. Oh my god, Wiley, knock it off! Thank you. I can try again. Thank you! Oh, that would have sucked if I had wasted all my tanks and not one. Oh, ow! And, of course, you know, and the epilogue and whatever. He's a robot. How do you regain consciousness? It must have been this guy that I made that I don't know about. Like how the computer says IBN. Alright, well, that's it for my Christmas special. Hope you enjoyed watching me sputter my way through Mega Man 3, even though I decided to speed up at the end for no reason. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a wonderful holiday. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I don't know if I'm going to be doing videos this week or not. I hope so. I hope to try. But I will be around next weekend. Remember to ask your questions or suggest a game for me to fail at next week on New Year's Day. Until then, Merry Christmas and good night, everybody.